sent two my way. Why he sent two? Because when you're in a war, you think militant, right? You're in a war. You think the devil, you think of your opponent or your enemy gonna stop trying to kill you or destroy you because you're sick? No. No. They're not gonna be like, oh, let me chill out. Let me not stop fucking with Brandy. Or let me not shoot or attack Brandy. Let me not blow up Brandy because, you know how many people in the 9/11 that was sick that got blown up that day in that building? No respecter of persons. The devil is a Me Too kind of guy. God is no respecter of persons. Neither is the devil, right? So he was sent two devils, right? One shot me in the stomach. The job wasn't completely done. The other one's like, okay, let me finish the job. Bow, right to the head, right? That still feels weird. It's a fresh battery. I might have to put this on a regular amount. I do not like how that's vaping. Anyway, just like how they did Nipsey Hussle, right? You know how much more damage it done? They shot Nipsey Hussle in the head, right? That wasn't enough. He had to kick him too. That's a little better. You know how much damage a kick in the head alone will do to somebody? Oh, so no. If you ever wonder why my family's still fucking with me while I'm sick, don't give a damn. Don't you think when I sat there and called myself trying to let bygones be bygones with my brother, that I didn't tell him I was sick? Don't you think Candy sit there and say, I don't watch her videos, but can quote everything I say to my videos? I mean, she know I've been sick, bruh. I still want to kick up and keep on foolishness, right? And it's obvious and evident that I've been sick. Y'all see me spitting up a snot rays. I showed y'all my antibiotics. I talked in detail about my health information, which I really did not have to. But I'm like, the Bible say prove all things, so there I go, right? It's a dog-eat-dog world. You'll think that out of common courtesy, they'll at least let some shit slide or pass while a nigga sick. Especially if they know they the perpetrator. No. Nope. The devil's job is to kill, steal, and destroy, and accuse. The accuser of the brethren, right? Accuse. I can't think of what that other term is. The other thing. Yeah, he will accuse. The accuser of the brethren, as they say in the Bible, right? But we all know now that I don't have a cult following. I'm not an Illuminati. I didn't, I'll say like this, purposely mistreat my children. Because I say like this, they had me on heavy medication. I did like sleep long hours, and then come to find out years later, I have a thing called delayed sleep phase syndrome that caused me to sleep like 12 hours a day. So I'm sleeping like long hours, and the kids wake up just like mayhem all over the house. So that's where Candy come from, where I couldn't control my kids. She couldn't control them either. But she not gonna tell you all that. Okay? That's why she came that day and told me my kids were soaking wet. That was like one of the one times I asked her to watch them for a split second. I did. To go across the hall for, I forget, it's so many years ago. But something, I went across the hall to ask a question about something. Just that fast. Boom, kids are soaked and drenched in water. All three of them? Yeah. So what else we know I don't do? I didn't do. We know I didn't lie about being raped in the military to get out because it was too hard. We know I didn't punch my son in the face. We know I didn't put that gun to my daughter's head. We know I didn't lie about any rape scenario. We know I didn't lie about anything I said about her, because I've been able to prove everything I said about her. I've been able to dissect for you guys everything I've said about her. I've been able to dissect, and y'all don't even really know my brother, but y'all know a little bit about him now. I've been able to dissect phone calls from this guy. I mean, so to say that I feel like crap, my mind is racing. And I am confused on which direction to go. I just know that I do have more venting to go. I'm not gonna lie. But I do not know if whether or not to put a muzzle over my mouth. And at the same time, I do know that I have to move on. Whether I vent or not from here on out, I do know that I still, in the midst of venting, have to get me together. I can't let this stop me from getting myself together. You know what I mean? It's kind of a tough situation, because it's like those pictures where people covering their mouth. I don't know what that's about, but I guess I'm a martyr for myself, my character. Because how that song say, my name is Victory, I know who I am. Man, I remember the day that they did give me my rights back to my kids. I was crying on the way home, playing that song, My Name is Victory. I was playing that song, My Name is Victory, on the way to the courtroom. I knew my babies was coming home. You know what I'm saying? When that judge sat there and told me that I did everything I was supposed to on my case plan, and that he never met anybody as loyal and honest as anybody in his courtroom as me, I was humbled. I was crying in front of him in the courtroom. Because it's honorable for a judge to tell that to me, because it's like, yes, you know me. You recognize me the way that the state people, I wish I could sue them for the slander and the fuckery that they was trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Kept trying to lie and say, "Oh, I was like skipping the meetings with the kids." Like, no, y'all called me and told me, "Hey, I got a meeting to go see my. I gotta go take my daughter to get her nails done." All this crazy shit talking about something. Is it okay? We can't like trying to sabotage me. There was so many people in the game trying to sabotage me, and I still won. But at the same time I won, it was time to throw the towel in. It ain't that crazy. Like the same day that I got accepted into the band of the Air Force was the same day I got discharged from the military. I'm like, so did I get accepted or am I discharged? Or they're like, no, no, no. I'm like, I sent the tape in anyway. They're like, nah, nah, you got. I'm like, okay, so do I got 7 days or 15 days to be gone? Like I was trying to fight tooth and nail to stay in, but it was an honorable discharge. All I know is loyalty. I was taught that really when I was a kid in Taekwondo. Respect. Well, now it'll be like if you disrespect me, I'm gonna disrespect you back. I don't care how old you is. I don't care about your title. But as long as you respect me, I'm gonna respect you back. Integrity. What was that other word they used in Taekwondo? I mean, they've been telling me those type of words since I was a kid. I mean, there have been times when I've been close to going to jail, but I have not been to jail and don't want to go to jail. I was told all they give you is bread and water. I'm like, no, thank you. I'll be good. Yes, mommy. I have some grits on my teeth. I would be good. Yes, you have to let your stomach settle after eating before you take a shower. And my sugar started feeling like it was getting low, so I ate. Uh, a little one punk ass tear that came out my eye. That's alright. This is not working out. I see why this guy gave this to me. This thing is a punk. I wonder if it's the type of build I have. Anyway, I'm not gonna focus on this. It's a shame what you gotta go through to claim your innocence, though. You have to fight tooth and nail for your innocence. They take your innocence and then you gotta fight for it back. And then tell everybody you don't have innocence. Yeah, 'cause you took it. You stole it. You robbed it. The diagnosis now that I'm gotta be bipolar. I mean, I know it run in the family, but Now I gotta take medication for it because people won't stop harassing and doing all these things to me. I am so pissed. Also, partially that is the pill. I think it's a combination of the pill and the stress. I don't think it's all the way the pill. Because at the same time, I was on that pill the last time, but it was also a high amount of stress last time, too. I'm supposed to be sitting up for 45 minutes. I said, I'll meet the doctor halfway. Yeah. It's some deep, deep stuff, man. Uh, my friend used to always say, after you, Brandy, the devil don't want you to win. She's always said, why the devil after you like that? I'm like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. And I learned that everybody, just because they got their own perception of things, that's the way that things supposed to go. Like, no. Have you ever heard of learn how to have an open mind? But then, yeah, it's like pretty controlling. Like I was having a conversation with this guy this morning, like, just because the way how he thought, but then everything he's saying is, that's how your perception is, that's how you think. But it's seeming like how everything he think is supposed to be, how the way everything's supposed to go. And I'm like, no. Is you serious? And then he trying to tell me what I think or what my intentions are or how I feel. I'm like, don't do that. Like, no. So I'm sitting there like, no, you're trying to confuse me. Don't do that. Don't do that. I feel like you're trying to confuse me so you can piss me off just to turn around and say, I'm popping off on you or tripping on you. Like, why even reach out to me? Like, don't talk to me, dude. Like, really, don't talk to me no more. Because, like, I don't like when I feel like people playing mind games with me and then turn around and say, you always thinking people out to get you. Because I feel like you're out to get me. I feel like you're playing mind games. Because if every time I'm having a conversation with you and it's in the midst of confusion and everything's got to go the way you're going, but you're saying stuff one way and then say, read my comment above, and I read it and I'm like, that's not what you said above. I'm like, okay, I'm confused. Don't do that. And I'm like, okay. And then you got to derail every doggone time I'm trying to talk or vent and telling me you wish that you could throw my phone away, but then saying it's okay to vent. But then say you wish you could throw my phone away. Like no, you're going to make me snap on you because you're trying to use religion to try to put a muzzle on my mouth. Don't do that. Because if I be quiet, it's not something I really want to do. Really. Because I feel like I have a voice and a right to speak out. Just as them. If they have a freedom to lie on me, I have a freedom to defend myself. After all, you're telling me that we're in a spiritual war. That's what you're telling me in this conversation. Don't do that. Don't confuse me, bruh. Like you're telling me that they have a right to beat me down. And I have to put a muzzle on my mouth. But in the midst of it, like I said, I still got to know that I have to get myself together. I know that I still have a right to smile and be happy. But I don't see what I'm doing wrong, honestly. I really don't see what I ever been doing wrong. All I've been doing is debunking the shit that been said. I really can't see. But it's like I'm wrong for defending myself, and that makes me want to box. That makes me want to box. Because who are you? Where you come from? You ain't the savior, dude. And why are you so invested in my life? How's it benefiting you? Because at the end of the day, where's my birthday present?